This cheese thing, the fact that we don't love each other, the fact that you're already married, and the fact that we don't have sexual chemistry. That's 4 things.
If you're just now tuning into the show.
Hi.
Hi, that's Jodi.
And that's Bender.
We learned earlier this morning that the creative team here at 95.7 The Jet have they've written some things that Jodi and I are supposed to run during our show. We heard it for the first time this morning. This would be it.
She's a culinary savant, and his hamburgers complain. Jodi and Bender mornings.
Go ahead. Tell them what I thought. I'm not going to
Well, 2 things.
pretend like I didn't get it wrong.
2 things.
Uh-huh.
1, it's wrong.
Right.
Because I don't get plain hamburgers. I get burgers with ketchup only. And when I'm feeling saucy, I get cheese. I get cheeseburgers, ketchup only. However, earlier this morning, and this is why you have to listen to every second of the show because you don't want to miss gold. Like Jodi thinking that meant she's a culinary savant and that my burgers complain.
She's a culinary savant, and his hamburgers complain. Jodi and
his hamburgers complain. I was like, complain about what? The fact that they're about to be eaten, not mooing in a field? You're like, what are you talking about? Is that like taking a swipe at how bad a chef you are? Like, what do your hamburgers complain about?
What?
I'm a culinary savant. That's true. That's about me. And your hamburgers complain. I don't get that. What are they complaining about? That they're going to be eaten? Like, that's the life of a hamburger.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My burgers come plain.
Oh, like there's no toppings on your burgers?
she's a culinary savant,
Right?
and his hamburgers complain. Jodi and
No.
I didn't.
Don't even look at me like that. It's crazy. That makes
I-
more sense what I think
I
it
didn't
says.
write that.
And his hamburgers complain.
The burgers complain.
Complain.
That is correct. It should have been Jodi is a culinary savant, and he eats his burgers plain.
How about
But that would work too, but it'd still be wrong. It's a plain hamburger with ketchup. It's a ketchup only hamburger.
right? How about she's a culinary savant and he eats whatever garbage he want? No?
No.
All right. Back to the drawing board.
She's a culinary savant. He orders chicken fingers everywhere he goes.
There we go.
That would work.
Yeah.
Sure, that would work, but not complaining hamburgers.
Can I ask you a related question?
Yeah, sure.
Regarding your hamburgers?
Yes.
So you're not lactose intolerant, right?
No.
How often do you order a cheeseburger and how often do you order
It's
a hamburger?
becoming more and more.
Because
as-
when
as I'm-
cheese is available, why wouldn't you have cheese?
Because I like a plain hamburger with ketchup only.
Is that on days that you hate yourself?
The hell does that mean?
Like, is that,
Do I look like I hate myself?
Is that on days where instead of like, punching yourself in the head going, oh, it's so stupid, you just get a burger that tastes like trash, like a
Why would you
flying
say a
disc,
burger-
as opposed to a burger that has cheese on
Hold it.
and is
All right,
glorious.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Because if your burger is a flying disc and tastes like trash, it has nothing to do with the condiments.
Cheese.
Okay, but it has nothing to do with that. If the burger itself tastes like crap, that's the burger. Putting condiments on it is just masking the trashness.
Are you referring to cheese as a condiment? Cheese is an element.
All right, element, condiment.
You don't care about cheese at all, do you?
Hold it.
Like, if you came to my house and I had a nice cheese place out, would you even have some?
No,
Or
of course not.
you don't care about cheese.
No, I have cheese on a burger. I'm trying to think of other cheese on a pizza.
If you get a pretzel, like a big
No.
pretzel at the stadium, you
No.
don't get the cheese sauce
No.
on the side. You like lasagna?
I like pasta, but I don't want cheese on it.
So weird that you're referring to cheese as a condiment. Okay.
Is cheese not a condiment?
I'm putting this down on our list of things that we do not agree on.
Okay, but in context of a hamburger, cheese is what's another word for condiment? You said element.
Yeah.
I've never heard that reference. As far as the
condiments,
cheese is an element on a burger, not a condiment?
No, condiment is just ketchup,
salt,
mustard,
pepper, ketchup, pickles. Is a pickle a condiment?
That's a great question. I think it depends.
In the context of what goes on a burger,
right?
I would consider cheese to be the same thing as a pickle or a slice of bacon.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I didn't think we were going to get married, but like now we're definitely not getting married. Mostly because we're not in love with each other and we don't find each other sexually attractive, and you're also married already. But this is a deal breaker for me.
It's nice to see, though, that in your world,
counting you out.
No. The fact that I'm married came fourth.
Well, it wasn't in order of priority. They're all even. This cheese thing, the fact that we don't love each other, the fact that you're already married, and the fact that we don't have sexual chemistry. That's 4 things. They're all equal.
So
the cheese thing and the fact that you're married, the same, as far as I'm concerned.
So cheese on a burger is not a condiment.
No, I don't think so. Not how I do it.
But you feel it's the same as pickles, bacon, mayonnaise, lettuce. Is lettuce would be a condiment?
No, I think the vegetables are an element.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or they're just toppings.
I go to a restaurant.
Would it be just a topping?
And I get like a fancy burger. These things matter, you know? A real crispy piece of lettuce, a beautifully done fried egg, thick, delicious, perfectly cooked bacon, and fancy cheese, you know? Now these things aren't just condiments. But yeah, like a Burger King burger is like, you know, sure, lettuce, tomatoes, pickle, whatever. I guess it's all condiments because it's just like a throwaway. But cheese is not a throwaway. Cheese is cheese. It's its own category. Cheese is the best.
Or,
right?
As the creative department here at 95.7 The Jet says, a burger that complains.
She's a culinary savant, and his hamburgers complain. Jodi and Bender.
It's not that the burger comes plain. He gets a plain hamburger. He gets a burger with ketchup only. That's what it should say, or just chicken fingers.
Right.
That's what it should say.
We got to call the rewrite team now that we've hashed all this out. I'm glad we didn't call them before.